I lose, winner takes my car clean and clear. But if I win, I take the cash and I take the respect. To some people, that's more important.
What if a Tesla Cybertruck was cruising down a narrow medieval street between ancient stone walls? The sun is shining brightly as the Tesla Cybertruck speeds along a rural road surrounded by lush greenery. The driver finally reaches the end of the cobblestone street and turns onto a wider road where he slows down and pulls over to the side. He parks the truck and gets out to stretch his legs and take a break from the journey. As he does, more tourists arrive and crowd around the truck asking questions and taking pictures. The driver answers their questions patiently, explaining the features of the truck and how it works. As the sun begins to set, the Tesla Cybertruck continues its journey along the winding road through the mountains. Suddenly, the truck comes to a stop as the driver spots a small village up ahead. As he parks the truck in the village square, he attracts the attention of the locals who come out to take a look at the futuristic vehicle. The driver gets out and introduces himself to the townspeople and learns that there is a local festival taking place in honor of the legendary hero of the region, Robin Hood. The driver decides to stay and watch the festivities, which include live music, dancing, and a reenactment of the battle between Robin Hood and the Sheriff of Nottingham. The driver is impressed by the energy and enthusiasm of the townspeople and decides to join in on the fun. He dances with the locals and even participates in the reenactment, playing the role of Robin Hood himself. As the night wears on, the driver begins to feel a sense of community and belonging in this small town. He realizes that despite the differences in time periods, people are still the same and that the bonds of friendship and camaraderie are universal. Eventually, the festival comes to an end and the driver gets back into his truck and continues on his journey. As he drives away, he looks back at the village and reflects on the day's events. He realizes that the Tesla Cybertruck is more than just a vehicle. It's a symbol of the future and the possibilities that lie ahead. The driver continues on his journey, excited to see what adventures await him on the road. As the sun rises, the Tesla Cybertruck can be seen driving along a coastal road. The driver is still at the wheel and seems to be enjoying the ride. The truck's powerful engine roars as it speeds along the coastal road, leaving a trail of tire tracks in the sand. A group of cows have decided to cross the road, so the driver just drives past them. As the day goes on, the driver makes several stops along the way. He visits a local farmer's market and buys fresh produce from the vendors. He also takes a detour to visit a secluded beach where he relaxes and enjoys the scenery. As the sun begins to set, the driver hits the road again and heads towards his final destination, a cozy cabin nestled in the woods. The driver arrives at the cabin and unloads his groceries before settling in for the night. He cooks a delicious meal using the fresh produce he bought at the farmer's market and enjoys the peace and quiet of the surroundings. Before long, it's time for bed and the driver heads to his bedroom, where he sleeps soundly until morning. The next day, the driver wakes up early and takes a walk in the woods near the cabin. He breathes in the fresh air and admires the beauty of nature. When he returns home, he decides to take advantage of the Tesla Cybertruck's off-road capabilities and goes exploring in the nearby wilderness. He drives through muddy terrain and over fallen logs, enjoying the thrill of the ride. As the day goes on, the driver decides to head back to civilization and visit a local pub for a bite to eat. He parks the truck and walks into the pub where he orders a drink and relaxes. The driver strikes up a conversation with the locals and learns about the history of the area. As the night wears on, the driver begins to feel a sense of community and belonging in this small town. Eventually, it's time for the driver to hit the road and head back to his cabin. He realizes that the Tesla Cybertruck is more than just a vehicle. It's a symbol of the future and the possibilities that lie ahead. The driver continues on his journey, excited to see what adventures await him on the road. This is the end of our episode, but we hope you enjoyed this journey with us. If you want to see more car videos, please stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe. I appreciate your support and feedback. Thanks for watching. See you in the next episode.
Ask any racer, any real racer. It don't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Winning's winning. What are you smiling about?
Dude, I almost had you.